Hello guys, listen to this video.
Jiu-jitsu is judo, period. Not kind of, not inspired by, it is judo, just under a different set of rules. Let's stop confusing the sport with the art. The sports are different, the arts are the same. When Mitsuo Maeda stepped off the boat in Brazil over 100 years ago, what he brought was Kodokan Judo with him, the complete system created by Jigoro Kano. He didn't bring a watered-down version, he didn't bring an experimental version, he didn't bring any offshoots, he brought judo. What the people in Brazil, the Gracie family and others, modified and later spread across the world was Newaza-focused judo, not some separate martial art. They simply emphasized the study of groundwork and allowed it to evolve through the sport. But the art, the principles, the techniques, they're 100% judo. Guard retention, judo. Triangle, senkaku, judo. Mount, side control, back control, all found in judo. Kosen judo for decades before BJJ ever began. Okay? All right? The only thing that's changed is the rule book. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is judo, built upon judo mechanics, judo mindset, judo principles, and judo philosophy. The sport might look different, but the roots run deep and are identical. So let's call it what it is. You do judo. The arts are the same. The sports are different. BJJ is unequivocally judo. If you study, if you read, you will agree. If you disagree, you got more reading to do. If you have some comments, please drop them below so that I can help you. Don't talk to me about the sport. The sports are different. The arts are exactly the same.
Okay, I think I heard enough. My main question is, after training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for almost 25 years, in all these years, I never saw nobody arguing, on the internet, on articles, on videos, or in anything about Sambo being judo, being exactly the same, the same art, this video we just heard a few minutes ago. Why is this happening? I wonder. Of course, people will say, oh yeah, Sambo as well. But nobody makes the argument. And Sambo actually was established, and was known to the world way before Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu became famous when it created the UFC and MMA, and that's how people got to know it, during the 90s mostly. So how come for 2 decades and more, all judo guys, not all, because there are some pretty good judo guys, I have no quarrel with them, but why so many judo guys have feel the need to prove that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is judo, and they actually never make the same argument about Sambo? Never. They may say, oh yeah, it's the same, but they never make the argument ever. And here's another thing. The Japanese, the country that judo originated, they accept Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as a different style. There are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu schools in Japan, and they have their own federation. Why do you think the Japanese, I repeat, the Japanese people accept Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as a separate martial art than judo? And for some crazy reason, Western judokas, who probably feel that they are more Japanese than the Japanese themselves, they say, oh no, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is judo, period. I don't get this, man.